So obviously, being a provider of financial services technology that fuels mobile payments and digital payment solutions, I'm very pro going digital. And we see some really interesting results of legislation as well. So if you look at India as a good example, I mean, it's the second most populated country on the face of the planet. And they have huge challenges with cash economy and black economy. And that's just one example. And they did something really bold by saying, we would like to exchange a lot of the notes, and we're introducing new infrastructures and new systems for banks to provide electronic cash handling, so electronic payment systems. As a result of electronic payment systems, one thing is the regulatory side and the benefit for mankind, basically, to avoid more criminal activity, to get tracking on money, which I think is a good thing. Because we already trust the government with a lot of stuff, and if we have a problem with trusting the government, then we need to solve that problem as well. It's not solved by fueling cash economy and black economy. With digital transactions, we will also be able to knock down on black economy, which I think is a good thing. More tax into the system, which eventually is going to reduce the tax. So as everybody's paying some tax, the overall taxation is going to be lower because you get more tax money in to serve mankind. So I think that's a very good thing. On the other side of the spectrum is the benefits you and I would get as individuals. So it's easier to transact digitally. If you have a good digital solution, it's easier to transact. You don't need cash to transact. The challenge is for the providers of those type of solutions to make it as easy as transacting with cash. That is a challenge, but technology is going to help us do that. We're going to be able to pay just as easy as I would flick up a coin or a note and give you that. We're going to make that happen with technology. It has a lower environmental footprint. It enables us to control the economy way better and enable people to do commerce, which is a huge thing. So if we talk about the next billion people that needs to be included in all the capabilities that we have as people living in the modern part of the world, if you're growing up in some region in Africa where you don't have access to the tools that you and I have access to, you are effectively excluded. And if we can open that up with technology and bring payments as part of that opening up process, we will enable them to transact easily, we will make taxation possible, we will enable commerce and enable local farmers to start to sell their produce. They don't need to travel as long to sell because money can move digitally along the routes of transporters and more players in the value chain. I think it's a huge transformative moment when we can manage to turn our economy into a digital economy versus having a cash economy. It's going to transform the world completely, and it's most definitely going to happen. It's just a question of time.